Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Rabbi yassir wa la tuassir wa tamim bil khair. Rabbi zidni ilma. Assalamu alaikum. Hope you all are good. This is the book D3 and this is the updated 7th edition. And today we will do exercise 1A. Let's start, students. Now, students, question number 1, find the square roots of the following numbers. There are two methods to find the square root. One is division method and second one is prime factorization or factorization method. And now that is the part number 1. I am solving this part by division method. In division method, we have to make the pairs first. Then you have to multiply the number which is less than 20. 4 multiplied by 4 we get 16. We have to write there 4 and 4 and 16. You know that 5 multiplied by 5 we get 25, which is greater than 20, and 3 multiplied by 3 is less than. So 4 multiplied by 4 is the appropriate value, and now by subtracting we get 4 and the pair comes down. Now students, we have to 4 into 4 we get 8. This is 8, and now we have to multiply any number which satisfied this. Let's suppose I multiply 8 6, and by 6 times 36, 8 times 48, 49, 50 and 51. This is larger than, and now multiply by 5. From which value we multiply? We have to write in the up and below both same values. 5 times 25, 5 8 times 40, and 40 plus 42. We get 4 to 5. Now by subtracting 14. Now by subtracting 5 from 14, we get 9. 9 and 2, and this is 9. We get 9. Now this pair comes down, and we have to write there 5. There comes 5, and also write there 5. Now we have to add 5 into 5, and we get now we have to add 5 in this value, and we get 90. Now we multiply by 1. Very simple. 1 and 1. We get 901. And now students, the part number 1 is solved, and this part I solved with division method. That is the division method. In division method, now students, part number 2 I will solve with factorization method. First I have to make the factors of it. 105625, and you know that in the end there is a value 5. It means that it comes in the table of 5. Now 5 2 times 10, 5 1 times 5, 5 1 times 5, 1 carry, 5 2 times 10, and next one 5 2 times 10 2, and 5 5 times 25. Again we divide it by 5. 5 4 times 20, 1 carry, 5 2 times 10, 1 carry, 5 2 times 10, and now 2 carry, 1 carry, 5 2 times 10, and then 2 carry 5, and then 5 8 times 40, 2 carry, and 5 4 times 20, and 2 carry, 5 5 times 25. Again 5 and 5 1 times 5, 3 carry, 5 6 times 30, 4 and 5 9 times 45. Now students, you know that the 169 is a square of 13, and 13 1 times. Now these are the prime factors of this value. Now you have to write there 5 multiplied by 5, 5 5 4, 13 and 13, and 5 square, 5 square, and 13 square. You know the value of the under root is 1 by 2. You have to write there 1 by 2. Now we have to multiply by it. 5, 2, 1 by 2. These cutted, and there is 5 multiplied by 5 and 13. 5 5 times 25 and 25 multiplied by 13. Multiply by 13, we get the 325, and this is the answer of part number 2. And this method is prime factorization method. Now students, part number 3, I find the square root of this value by division method. Now I am making pair of 4 times 16 and 2, and pair comes downward, and now we have to add 4 into 4, we get 8. Now multiply the any value. Now we have to multiply it by 2. 8 multiply by 2, 4, and a 2 times 16. So we get 16. Now we have to multiply by 3. 3 times 9, and 3 8 times 24. This is greater value. Now we have to write 2 there. 2 and 2. 164. It's take carry, and 13 minus 4, and 13 minus 4 we get 9, and this is 11. 10 11 minus 6 we get 5, and now this is 59. Now we get the value pair downside. Now we have to add 2 in it, and we write there 84. Now we have to multiply the value with it. You know that the last digit is important. I take that value in which the last comes 3. 9, sorry, 9. 84, 3 multiply by 9. 3 times 9, 12, 1, and 25. This is much smaller. Now we have to multiply it by 7. 84 multiply by 7. 7 times 49. 4 at 28. 4 at 32. 7 8 times 56. 57, 58, and 59. And this is 59. And that's 7. And we have to write there 7. 5 9 2 9. And this is the answer of part number 3. Now students, this question is solved. Now students, question number 2, a part, find the cube of the following numbers. We have to find the cube of these numbers, and cubes means we have to multiply it by 3 times. We have to first multiply 28 multiply by 28. 28 multiply by 28. 8 8 times 64. 4 and 6. 8 2 times 16. 16 में 6 ऐड किया. 22, and 2 8 times 16. 1 carry. 2 2 times 4, and 1 5. And when get 4 6 7 8 5 6 7. We get 784 and multiply by 28. 28. 8 4 times 32. 2 and 3. 8 8 times 64. 64 65 66 67. 8 7 times 56. 56 add 6. We get 62. 8 8 2 times 16. 1 carry. 2 is 14, and 1 5. 2 8 15. 1 carry. 6 7 8 9 11 1. and we get 21952. This is the answer of part number 1. Cube means we have to multiply the value 3 times. Now part number 2, 33 multiply by 33 and 33. 33 multiply by 33 we get 1089, and again multiply by it 3 we get 35937. Simple multiplication. This is simple multiplication. Now students, 45 multiply by 45 and 45. First we have to multiply 45 by 45. 2025, then again multiply it by 45 and we get 91125. This is the answer of third part. Now students, this is a simple multiplication. Part number B, find the cube roots of the following. In the question number 1, we have to find the square root. This is the cube root. Cube root, this is the cube root. And now we have to find the cube root of this. First we have to take the LCM of it, or prime factorization. We have to find the prime factorization of it. This value is not come in the table of 2, 4 because there is not even number in the end, and also not in comes in the table of 5 because there is no 5 and 0, and this value is also not come in the table of 3, 7, and this come in the table of 23, and this come in the table of 23, and it's also not come in the table of 11 because it's when according to divisible rule, when we have to add these values we get 17, and 17 is not divided by 11, and you have to find it first that which prime number cuts it, and that is 23. That is the division which I have to do. 12167 is divided by 23, and that's come there 529. Now we have to multiply it again by 23. It's come in the table of 23, and this is 23 times 529. 23 one times, and this come in the cube root. Now 23 multiply by 23 and multiply by 23, and 23 power 3, 3, 23 3, and divided by 1 by 3. By cutting these values, cut it, and the answer is 23. Now students, this is the cube root of part number 1. Now it's solved. Part number 2, 42875, we have to take, first we have to make the prime factorization, and this come into the table of 5 because in the end there is 5. 5 8 times 40, 2 carry 5 5 times 25, 3 carry 5 7 7 times 35, and 2 carry and 5 5 times 25. Now again it's come into the table of 5, and 5 1 times 5, 3 carry 5 7 times 35, 5 1 times 5, and 5 2 times 25. Again come in the table of 5, and this is 5 3 times 15, 2 carry for 4 times 20, 1 carry and 5 3 times 15. 3 4 3 comes in the table of 7, 7 4 times 7 4 7 4 times 28, and 6 carry, and 7 9 times 69. Again 7. Now students, we have to find the cube root, and now 5 3 times, 7 3 times, and we have to write it like that. That under root means 1 by 3. This value, these values cut these powers, and we get 5 multiplied by 7, and 7 5 times 35. And this is the answer of part number 2. Now since part number 3, we also make the first prime factorization of these values, because there is 8 in the end. It comes in the table of 2. 2 3 times 6, 1 7 and 0, and 2 4 times, 2 4 times. 2 1 times 2, 1 carry to 8 times 16, and 1 carry 5, 2 and 2. Again come in the table of 2, 9, 2 2 times 4, and 2 6 times 2, 1 times 2. Now it's come in the table of 3, 3 2 times 3 3 times 9, and when we have to take 3, 2 is less than 3, when we have to take the other value we have to add 0 in it, and 3 26, and 3 8 times 24, 2 goes next, and 3 7 times 21. Again it's come in the table of 3, 3 1 times 3, 0, 3 2 times 6, 2 carry, and 3 9 times 27. Again comes in the table of 3, and 3 3 times 9, and 4 3 4 times 12, and 3. You know that it's come in the table of 7 49, and 7 49, and 7, and sorry 7, and again 1. Now these are the value which are the prime factorization of these one, and we have to find the cube root of it. 2 multiply by 2 multiply by 2. Right there 7 multiply by 7 and 7. 2 power 3, 3 power 3, and 7 power 3. 3, 2 power 3, and we get 1 by 3, and this value is cutted by this value, and we get 2 multiply by 3 multiply by 7. 2 3 times 6, and 6 7 times 2, and this is the answer of part number 3. Now it's solved. Now students, question number 3, state the number of the significant figure in each of the following. We have to write the significant figure in this value. Significant figures are those figures which are valuable figures, and all the zeros in the significant figure are which are in between the digits, it is significant, and in the end this is also significant, but in the start of this value there is the zero is not a significant figure. Now in part number A there are 1 2 3 4 5 values are significant, and its answer is 5. Now in part number 2 there are the zeros in the left side of the value is not significant, and there is only 1 2 3 4 5. 5 values are significant in part number B. Now since part number C, in part number C this is 2900 to the 10 nearest 10, and that is the 10th value. This is unit 10 100, that is the 10th value. We have to write the significant figure to the 10th, and there are 3 significant figure, 2 9 and 0. These 3 are the significant figure. Now students, question number 3 is solved. Now students, question number 4, round of each of the following to the number of significant figure as given in bracket. The significant figure given in the bracket, and we have to round off these number. Round off is the values is that just like I giving example to you, that you go to the market and their price is 999, but you have to pay 1000. It means that you have to pay the round off value. Now you know that the significant figure are 2 significant figure. This value we have to round off. How we have to, what are the rules to round off the value? When the value is greater than 5 or equal to 5, then we have to add 1 in it. We can see in the part number A that 8 is greater than 5. That's why we have to add 1 in it. And the significant figure is, the answer of this figure is 730. And this is the this is the round off value. Part number B 503.88. We have to write the value to the 4 significant figure, and that we have to that value. Now the next value to is 8. This is greater than 5. That's why we have to add 1 in it, and we get the 503.9 and 9, and this is the round off value. Now students, part number 3 to 4 significant figure. The significant figures are started from 3, and that 1, 2, 3, 4. We have to round off the value to this value 8, and there is a 5. It means that 1 is adding this value, and we get 0.03019, and this is the part number C. Now students, part number 4, there are two parts in this question. First, we have to write the value to the 2 significant figure, and this is the 2 significant figure. We saw that there is a 9 which is greater than 5. That's why we have to write it 6400. And now in part number 2, we have to write the value to the 3 significant figure 9. We can see that there is a 6. When we have to add 1 in it, we get 6400. 1, that's become 10. 1 goes carries. It give carry to 3, and that's become 6400. Now students, part number E to 3 significant figure 1, 2 and 3, that value. When we can see the next value, that is 9, the 1 is add in it, and this become, when we have to add in it, this become 0 and 1 carry, and this also becomes 0, 1 carry, and this become 10, and the answer is 10.0. We have to write the value to the 3 significant figure. We round off it like that. Number F, 3 significant figure, this value, and we can see that there is 6 which is greater than 5. That's why the answer of this value is 6.08. Now students, this is the F part, and the question number 4 is solved. I hope you understand these questions very well. Thank you very much students for watching my videos. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.